Hey, what is up guys? Happy Tuesday. Today is December 15th. That means that there's only 10 days left until Christmas. Woo! Everybody get excited. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Wine with Bee. My name is Bailey. Y'all can find me on Instagram at bay_ray_. And then of course we have Zoe the Multi-Boo here in her Christmas sweater. Doesn't she clean up nice? Can you wave? Wave to your fans. Okay, so if y'all just stumbled upon this video and have no idea what you're getting yourself into, we're reviewing movies, specifically Christmas movies, and drinking wine because I love Christmas, I love movies, and I love wine. So let's jump into the wine for today. Today's wine is Educated Guess. This is a Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, and it is pretty dry. All Cabernets are going to be pretty dry. It has some like oaky, vanilla-ish flavors in it, but it also has some acidity, a little bit higher than some other cabs, and that's due to the dark fruits that are in here. So like plums, black cherries, blackberries, stuff like that. But this one's really good. I don't know if you guys can see the label. It has like the periodic table of elements on it. And honestly, I'm pretty sure that that's the reason why that I picked up this bottle of wine the first time, was just because I liked the label, but then it ended up tasting great and I kept on buying it after that. It has a super duper unique label and I think it tastes really great too. So y'all, I did plug this for you guys at Total Wine. You can get it there. Let me know what you guys think of this wine. It's really, really good. I actually already have a glass poured for myself. Go ahead and give it a little sippy sip tasting test. Yeah, it's just nice and bold. It's really bold. I love it. It's really good. Okay, now let's jump into the movie review portion. Today's movie is called The Happiest Season. This is another LGBTQ movie, the second that I have ever seen. The first one would have been A New Year Christmas Wedding, which I did review, and I'll plug that video for you right here. If you guys want to go click that and watch that one after this. The second LGBTQ movie that I have ever seen come out, if that is incorrect, somebody please shoot me the movies that came out before these two, because that's, to my knowledge, correct information. Let's go down the scoring sheet and then we'll talk about the movie. Okay, so for cheese level, I gave this a 1.5 out of 10. Wasn't very cheesy. Hallmark quality, 1 out of 10. I think that this movie won't be on the Hallmark channel for the same reason that I don't think A New Year Christmas Wedding will be on the Hallmark channel. Possibility of becoming a classic, 4.5 out of 10. I can see this as a movie that you potentially could go back and rewatch in Christmases to come. Maybe. Next is Christmas quality, 9 out of 10. The entire movie wasn't on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. However, the entire like stay vacation, family vacation part of the movie was, every part of it was like centered around Christmas. For acting quality, I gave this movie a 10 out of 10. I think that the cast was phenomenal, like really good job. We'll jump into the cast after. Plot development, 8 out of 10. Really great job. Predictability, 6 out of 10. It is a romance movie, so again, with romance movies, I'm sure this is becoming a redundant theme in my videos, but romance movies are always going to be a little bit predictable. You know what you're getting yourself into. Originality, 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, second ever LGBTQ movie, so this is pretty original. Parent or family member who has passed away, yes. Was this a hit or a miss? This was definitely a hit. Romance or kids movie. So I put down here for it's a romance movie for sure, but it's also like a very family-centric movie, so I put romance/family. Next is, did I cry? No. Would I recommend? 9 out of 10. Watch this movie. Lastly, overall score, 8.6 out of 10. Really, really awesome movie. I love this one. As you guys can see, I think that this might be the highest ranking one. I'm gonna have to go back and check that I've made a video for, but really, really great job. Okay, on to casting. One of my favorite parts of this movie is the cast. Okay, so Kristen Stewart, we know her, we love her. She is Bella from Twilight, the whole Twilight series. So we already know her, we love her. Then Mackenzie Davis plays her girlfriend. Then we have my favorite person ever, Daniel Levy. He is Kristen Stewart's best friend in the movie. He's from Schitt's Creek. He wrote and was David in Schitt's Creek. Literally my favorite show of all time, probably. I love Daniel, he's amazing. I'm so glad that he was in this movie, and I just love him. Then we have Aubrey Plaza. We know her from Parks and Rec, we love her. She plays Mackenzie Davis's ex-girlfriend and also first girlfriend. Then we have Alison, Brie. She's from Community, also love her. She plays Mackenzie Davis's sister. Honestly, this cast is phenomenal. Whoever casted these people, A+ job. You did a great job. The reason why this movie is so good is because the cast is so good and so good together. There's also a lot of other people in the cast who are phenomenal that I did not mention, but all of them together made this movie freaking awesome, and I love it. I love this cast so much. Okay, so getting into the summary of the movie, Kristen Stewart and Mackenzie Davis are dating. Kristen Stewart's parents had passed away, and so she's like really like anti-Christmas. She doesn't want anything to do with it. But Mackenzie Davis, her family has all these traditions and all these things, and so she was like, come home with my family. But then Kristen Stewart gives it a thought, and she's like, yeah, I guess I'll go home. And then Mackenzie Davis was like, oh, well, like, you don't have to. But then Kristen's like, no, yeah, of course I'll go. Like, whatever, this will be fun. Like, I'd love to meet your family, blah, blah, blah. So they end up going, and they're in the car, and this isn't too big of a spoiler, but they're in the car, and they're like 20 minutes from Mackenzie Davis's house, and then Mackenzie drops this bomb on her. She's like, oh, by the way, my parents don't know that I'm a lesbian. And so then Kristen Stewart's like, what? Well, who do they think I am? She was like, well, I told them that, like, we're just roommates, and that you're an orphan, and so like you needed a place to celebrate Christmas. They ended up having to like sleep in different rooms, and it's super weird, and they're trying to like hide the fact that they're like so in love with each other and definitely in a relationship. And there's like some sibling feud that happens throughout the movie. And there's obviously the part where Mackenzie Davis hasn't told her parents that she is gay, and so she is like with her like high school boyfriend in parts of the movie, and it's like this huge thing. And Daniel Levy comes in and like saves Kristen Stewart from like this awful family party debacle, because Kristen Stewart is just not having a good time throughout the entire movie. And there ends up being the sibling feud turns into an enormous fiasco at this big party that they have, and embarrasses the dad, who's like an elected official, and the whole thing is just like a dumpster fire. They all come together. Again, it's a Christmas movie, expect happy endings, so I'm not gonna spoil the ending for you, but it ends up being a really good story, good movie. The plot developed so nicely. It was just great. This was a really good movie. I really highly suggest that you guys go watch this movie. That is all I have for you guys today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want more Christmas movie reviews, please follow me on Instagram at bay_ray_. I review them every single day on my Instagram stories. You guys can also follow this little cutie on her Instagram at Zoe_the_maltipoo_. It looks like she does not want to look at the camera. That is okay though. I hope you guys like this. If you did like this, please share this with somebody else who you think will like this. Share this with whoever you want to watch this movie with. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a very great rest of your day. And don't forget, there's only 10 days left until Christmas. We are counting down the days until Santa comes to visit us. Anyways, guys, Merry Christmas. And until next time, cheers.